So here's something we can all agree on. Wouldn't it be great if Lubbock had its own lake similar to that of Lake Allen Henry? Well, I'm going to assume that most of you would say yes, and if that's the case, we've got some good news for you. It's actually happening.
What we call the Jim Bertram Canyon Lake System is really something very special, very unique to Lubbock.
Also known as Lake 7, it'll be 774 acres. Named after a former city employee who originally came up with the idea back in the 1970s. It wasn't until 2007 when Jim Bertram Lake officially got state approval to be used as what's called a unique reservoir site owned by the city of Lubbock.
Lake 7 is designed such that whatever we're able to put into it, that amount is what we're allowed to take back out of it as a future water supply for our community.
The Jim Bertram Lake will start out close to the southeast loop and then connect with the lake here at Buffalo Springs. Of course, we know this is a very bustling area, popular with lake goers and boaters almost any time of year.
The beauty of Lake 7, it's very close to town. There's a limited number of landowners that we need to work with to do this. A large part of the shoreline future shoreline is actually already in city ownership. So that does provide us an opportunity for access, for recreation, the likes of which at least the city of Lubbock doesn't have to offer.
Something Tyrone Ledoux, owner of Lubbock's Bait Candy Shop, is excited about. Not only for fishing enthusiasts like him, but for businesses like his too.
All the people that are doing the tackle here in Lubbock, all the stores, I think it's going to be a win for them. We get a lot of people that come into town for the games and stuff like that, and hey, where do we go fish at? So there's a lot of fisher people here in Lubbock. Having
to pack up the car and always heading south towards Lake Allen Henry might be a thing of the past, but not as soon as you think.
Unfortunately, permitting a lake today has a very, very long time horizon.
Atkinson says the project probably won't be finished for at least the next 17 to 20 years. And yes, while that's quite some time away, just knowing that it's coming gets you pumped up.
Just a time frame, I wish they put it in quicker.
It's in a canyon that I think is just going to be incredibly beautiful. Wildlife, it's going to offer us so much quality of life.
Of course, building the lake won't be cheap. State documents show that it could cost upwards of $250 million. So when the time comes, expect to see your water rate grow up a bit.